It's time for the day's top business stories with Richard Southern. And Richard, the video streaming wars are about to heat up in a big way.
You got it. Erica, you can call him now. Jeff Bezos, Amazon, has bought the movie studio behind James Bond. MGM Studios getting snapped up by Amazon.com for almost $8.5 billion. And you may say, boy, that's a lot of money. And it is, but Amazon has a market cap of $1.7 trillion. So it's kind of chump change for these guys. It's really all about content. Amazon has its Prime streaming service. They need a lot of shows and movies to put on it. And MGM has a library of about 4,000 films and 17,000 hours of television, including, aside from Bond, The Silence of the Lambs and Rocky and all sorts of properties. Amazon doesn't say how many people watch its Prime service, but more than 200 million have access to it through their Prime membership. And Erica, Amazon also said it will preserve MGM's heritage. So that's a big one. I mean, you could, sign up to Prime and watch all your Bond movies. Who's your favorite Bond, by the way, Erica?
Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot now. I think I have to go with Connery.
Connery's the classic.
Yeah, the classic. What
Absolutely. Good answer.
Yeah.
I grew up with what's his name in the 90s, Pierce Brosnan. I probably have to side with Pierce.
I think my mom would agree too. This pandemic has left many businesses struggling to survive, and the challenges are far from over, Richard.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And we've sort of chronicled the issues facing local business throughout the past year. Recent survey out, though, Erica, looking at exactly how many have gone belly up. The Toronto Employment Survey found 4.5% of businesses were lost last year. That equates to around 3,400 businesses. That's a big number. It's certainly big if you're one of those 3,400 business owners. But it might be smaller than you might expect. Experts say government aid and low interest rates and payment deferrals by banks have helped a lot of businesses stay afloat. However, all of those are starting to unwind. You're not going to see continued government stimulus. The banks are going to say, hey, you got to pay us what you owe us. And interest rates are starting to rise. So the sad reality is, Erica, that the worst for some local businesses may still lie ahead. The only glimmer of hope is that the economy is going to be so strong as we begin to reopen that it will pull some of these business owners out of the big hole they found themselves in.
And finally, the revolution continues on Wall Street. Those so-called meme stocks are making a comeback.
It's crazy, and it's what everyone on those forums thought would happen. GameStop had this big rally in January, and then it faded into the limelight, out of the limelight, but now it's back again. GameStop surged another 15% today. It is up more than 35% this week. Another target of the Reddit crowd has been AMC, that U.S. movie theater chain. It was up 20% today. The stock's up 60% this week. BlackBerry also surging. And, you go on these forums, and they have always said, listen, the short interest in these companies, people that are betting that the stock is going to fall, is so big that at some point we're going to see this big short squeeze that are going to propel these stocks into the stratosphere. So far, these message boards have proven true, and that's what's so interesting about the story, Erica.